Quick question. When was the last time you thought about HPV? Do you really know what is HPV? Have you heard about HPV? Or this is the first time you're hearing about HPV? There might be a chance that you had it, you have it, you might have it, or you will have it. And no, this is not fear-mongering. This is real talk about one of the most common STIs in the world that no one gets to talk about. Now, what is HPV? Human Papillomavirus. HPV stands for Human Papillomavirus. It is not just one virus. It is over 100 different types of viruses. Some are harmless, while some can cause some genital raf like cervical cancer, throat cancer, and many more cancer that you don't know that is caused by HPV. And another thing is, many people don't know that they actually have HPV because there's no signs, no symptoms, just vibes and the virus. Let's bust a few myths that people don't know real quick. It's only women that have HPV. False. You will know when you have HPV. Another false. You won't have HPV when you use protection like condom. Kind of false, because HPV is skin-to-skin contact. Because yeah, condom helps, but you cannot cover the whole of your body because it has to do with skin-to-skin contact. Yeah, it's tricky, I know. And that is why you need to be very careful of whoever you come in contact with. Most of the time, your immune system fights the HPV and clears it on its own. While sometimes it sticks around, and that is when it can turn dangerous. HPV causes 90% of cervical cancer and is the leading cause of throat cancer in men. HPV is everywhere, it's low-key everywhere, and yet we don't get to talk about it. We see most people having different types of cancers every day, and yet we don't get to talk about the causes. We don't get to talk about HPV to create awareness for reason why there's cervical cancer, there are throat cancer, there are head cancer, there are neck cancers all over the places. We don't really know that most of the thing that causes it is HPV. This is the important part. There's good news though. The HPV has a vaccine known as Gardasil. It's a game changer, and it protects against the most dangerous strains. And it is good to have this vaccine before becoming sexually active. HPV vaccine works best when you have it before becoming sexually active, although people up to 45 years of age can equally have the vaccine, though depending on the cases, in some cases actually. HPV vaccine protects against cancer caused by HPV, like cervical cancer, anal cancer, throat cancer, and some other genital cancers. The vaccine is typically recommended to be given from the age of 9. Because as a child, if an adult have this HPV, it can easily be transmitted to the baby since it's skin to skin. Because you don't know if you have come in contact with someone that have a HPV or that has HPV, and it can be transmitted to the baby. And that is why the HPV vaccine is being recommended to be given to the child from the age of 11 to 12 before they become sexually active, in order to prevent this. Look, there's no shame in having HPV. It doesn't mean you are dirty. It doesn't mean you are reckless. It means you are human. But while being human, we need to take care of ourselves. And we need to know people that we come in contact with. Always get educated and ask questions. When you see something that you don't understand or you don't know in someone's body, always ask questions, because the person might not really know what is wrong with him or her. Always ask questions for clarity. HPV might sound scary, but the good news is it's preventable, and the HPV vaccine is a safe and powerful way to protect our children and ourselves from future health risk. If you have a question, speak to your healthcare provider, talk to your doctor. Prevention is always better than cure. When we know better, we do better. Stay healthy, stay informed, and thank you for watching.